This is the hood. This is where Scribe's from. 86 came from around this area.
Oh, you've been in the area for a brother?
I'm pretty much on the 3rd generation.
It's changed heaps, especially after I did 10 years in jail and got out.
You know, me and the boys I kicked around with, I was in the neighbourhood Crips. Our parents were in different gangs and that, yeah.
Yo, it's your boy Dave here, and this is the TFS podcast, The Fresh Start. Hope all is well out there. God bless. Today, we're in Quake City. We're in the beautiful city of Christchurch. So today I'm teeing up with the brother Zan, who also goes by Zoo. So that was the street name Zoo. And also on Facebook now he goes by the name of Majestical Taniwha. He was a gang member out here. He was a member of the neighbourhood Crips, which is, they have quite a large presence here in Christchurch, especially in the prison system. He's an inactive member, so he currently actually works with the youth out here. He's got a program called Out the Mud, where he works with the rangatahi out here. Bruh, this guy's testimony is insane. So I'll be doing a sit-down interview with the brother, so keep your eyes out for that one-on-one interview I'll be doing with him. So this man, before all the gang things and all of this, grew up in the most notorious cult to come out of New Zealand. It was a place called Centre Point. It was run by a man named Bert Potter, who was actually this man's grandfather. So this cult at its peak had over 500 members. There was so much putrid stuff going on in this place, it's not funny. There were children being abused, mass children getting abused. They were getting force-fed drugs, LSD, acid. They were having experiments done on them. After leaving this place at about 9 years old, he was just completely lost. He ended up in the gang spaces, he ended up in the crime spaces, spent a big chunk of his life behind bars. So to see what this man is doing with his life now is just absolutely incredible. So he was predominantly based out on the east side of Christchurch, Aranui, A-Town, Hampshire. So we'll be heading out there and seeing what the go is out there. There's a lot of notable Kiwis that come from this place. Scribe came from this area that we'll be going to. Lady Six, a lot of New Zealand champions that come from this area. So the brother will be able to show us around the east side of Christchurch. And here the man is himself, my man.
Yeah, my man.
Yeah.
Quake City, Christchurch.
Quake
right
City. And look, this is Christchurch Cathedral here.
Christchurch Cathedral.
So as you can see, there's a lot of reconstruction going on in the city. So there was actually a massive earthquake that happened back in 2010. So they're doing a lot of rebuilds. The brother will be going into it and we'll be talking about it as we cruise around Christchurch and that. Hey, good to see you, my brother.
Yes, bro.
Hey, thank you, my bro. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, well, bro, can you just introduce yourself for us, my man?
Yeah, my name's Zan Simeon. I was born Zan Simeon. A lot of people down here know me as Zoo. And Majestical Taniwha.
Awesome. Should we go for a little walk?
Go for a little walk, yeah. So this cathedral here, they've spent millions of dollars we pumped this thing. And as you can see, 14 years later, brother, they've just put a plaster on it, brother, because I think they're running out of money. So hopefully they get it done. But this here used to be the centre of Christchurch, brother. This is the centre of Christchurch here, so we're in the square right now. And as you say, you hear Scribe say from the square to the pier, so that's everything out east out here.
Yeah. Oh, let me say that, the square to the pier.
Yeah, to the pier, brother.
Yeah.
That's east side out here.
Look. These streets get cold, so I put my trust in the Lord and pray that God protects my soul. In time you'll find His real, when that time comes you'll see who folds. My bros got gats like poles, can't say much, keep that on hold. No matter how hard I try, it's like the streets won't leave me alone. In this world you come and you go, don't need no support, I'm good on my own. People change the moment you're broke, put fear in the heart and their character shows. Be careful how you take approach, I'm willing to go to war for my bros. My hood is where I call my home, stay cautious everywhere that I go. If it kicks off then I'm in it, frontlining cause you know that I'm with it.
Alright, so we've just pulled up to Hampshire here. So there's the park here.
This is the park. This is the park. This is the home of the Eastern Eagles. The Eastern Eagles, the Premier Bees won the premiership this year. Which,
nice.
Yeah, brother. And for the way that the community usually goes here, when the Eagles are pumping, the whole community is thriving. So yeah, and it's a central point for a lot. I'll play for the Eagles. My whole come up. And it's a central place for a lot of the boys that come through A-Town, come out of the Aranui High School. Central place, positive place for us to connect. Also in the background, brother, we've got A-Town Boxing.
Nice.
Yeah, with Jamie Roberts runs A-Town Boxing. He'll be there a bit later. We'll get him to open it up. But the brother here has got Josh Tonga come out of here, so he's just won the Oceania World Champs.
Yeah.
Youth World Champs. How are you, my G?
Yeah, my man, good to see you, bro.
How are you?
Good to see you, brother.
Just waiting for Liddy.
This is the hood. This is
So this is like where Scribe and that's from, eh?
Yeah, this is where Scribe from, Lady Six came from around this area, Tyra, Deisha, Nasi, the Asi whānau's from around here, prevalent, Pacific family from around here. You know, Deisha's playing at NRL right now, came by the Eastern Eagles.
Oh, me. So you know, we just hit the shops here, got the bro Ben here as well. Yeah, kia ora, kia ora.
Kia ora.
This is Crossroads, brother. This is the 49ers. This is the 49ers, brother. Richard started this.
The what, 49ers?
Yeah, 49ers. So it was another youth shopping centre, brother. There's a lot of change going on at A-Town. These shops, the Actors down there used to be a pub, brother. So
There used to be a pub there?
Yeah, it used to be a pub, brother.
Bossy.
And my old man, these are my old man stomping grounds, really. My old man was a Black Power. So this area here was predominantly Black Power. And then you've got Shirley, which is Munga Mob. But yeah, predominantly this was a Black Power area. So yeah, there was a pub in that down there. This here's always been here for years. Hey Cuba, how are you? Yeah, good. This area here. Park on the Susan over here. How you been, Cuba? This is Kai Consul's here. Kai Consul is a beautiful space. They do beautiful kai in here. So this is 2.0 down here. 2.0 down here. This is Pete's Fish Chip Shop. OG, triple OG out here. You get a fish and egg burger here, and the bro puts a meat patty in it. Steak meals. But yeah, these boys here, they do 2.0.
Listen, kia ora, brother. Kia ora, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, kia ora, bro. Hey, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Yeah, first time, brother. Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, no, I've always wanted to tee up with the bro here.
Yeah,
so
cool,
it's a blessing, man.
Yeah. I've been telling them I'm coming in because they do a lot of family violence courses here. What else do you do? Family violence courses here?
Domestic violence, sexual harm, do a few courses around dealing with people's trauma and just where it stems from, how to work with it, how to overcome it.
Oh, that's beautiful, Mahi, brother. Oh, man. So how long have you been here for, bro?
And Aranui?
Yeah.
Oh, but I've lived here, my family are 4 or 5 generations.
So what was it like for you, brother, growing up here?
Oh, bro, I loved it. I loved it. Probably loved it for the wrong reasons. It was cool to strive to be something that now, as I'm an older adult, isn't cool. You know what I mean? And now I just try to, my big goal in life would be to work with rangatahi, work with our rangatahi to show them that there's a better way. Gangs aren't the way to go. Hustling ain't the way to go. Make money legit.
Kia ora.
This is 5
Good to see you. I'm just always filming with the bro here.
Yeah, that's 5 Pee-wee. So yeah, she runs the Southwood here. She say that she doesn't, but she does. She's my boss. One of the first whānaus in Aranui.
Now, also, how has it been since you was growing up around here?
It's changed. It's a lot changed, you know. This is the kind of street you can stay out until, like all hoods, you know. 10 o'clock at night, get into mischief. You know, a few of them not saying it was me, you know.
Hey, bro, look at this man right here. Hey. Bro, good to finally see you in person, my man. I just filmed me, bro, just going around, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, so this is the brother Geordie here. Man, this guy's doing a lot of awesome work with Tawa Foundation. Bro, how's it going, brother?
Yeah, good brother. Just standardy, just helping our community.
Like, how long have you been operating with Tawa Foundation, brother?
So just over a year now, brother. Just over a year. I also run men's groups every second Wednesday. So next week will be our 14th one. Yeah, so next week will be our 14th men's group, free to all Tāne. It's been really good, really life-changing. A lot of men are showing up, a lot of gangsters, and it's been beautiful. Safe space for Tāne to come and open up and be vulnerable, eh, brother?
Awesome. Whereabouts is that base?
5 Buckley's Road.
5 Buckley's Road, every second Wednesday, Linwood.
Yeah, brother, this is as much as people like to say it's the hood, and we've had bad publicity on this place at times. It's a real community-based issue. You see, brother, I know people on every shop front down here. They'll see me go away to jail, come back, see the changes that I've made, brother, in the communities. But it is a true reality these days. This is Lashana. I also met Lashana through my journey with faith, brother. She does the 316 youth group that she holds down here on Friday nights. I met her from church. Hey, Lashana, how are you? Hey, this is Brother Dave. Yeah. This is Lashana, so she does 316 youth group down here.
Good to see you.
And involved with C3 Church. Oasis, say.
And it's been cool.
Yeah. Even as I was saying, along these shops and that, the whole stigma of what the hood used to be has definitely changed now.
Yes, and I have that too, because I've got a whole lot of Parklands kids, and so when I tell the parents I'm in Aranui, they want to personally come down, but I think it gives them an opportunity to see this is, you hear it as the hood, but for a lot of us, this is where we go.
So here used to be Spaces, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad, this used to be Spaces,
Yeah,
eh?
pennies.
And Penny Arcade.
Hey, no gambling, boys, no gambling.
We used to play closest
Closest to the wall.
We used to play close to the wall.
It's a game. You go past here and see a whole lot of kids like, hey.
Come down here, hustle while I was young.
Yeah. And there'd be like heaps of people playing it, eh? All the ATMCs, all you boys be out here.
Even before, I remember.
Even before that,
Before that, eh?
well, that was when the BHBs used to do around cars. They used to come hustle everyone.
Yeah.
With a little runny bums. I mean, my granddad lived on 116 in Hampshire, and for years all I do is just walk down here.
My sister was there, she was my show on old man, she was on there, I put over there, one was Penny Arcade. So it's Hampshire Street. The houses used to be the big 2-story state houses, brother. But they've kind of changed now, the UKO houses. So it's all kind of changed, brother, after the earthquakes. A lot of these houses, brother, were all knocked down or boarded up. My man used to live over here. Used to live right over here with Penny Arcades.
Oh, so you used to live right over here, your dad?
This house right here, brother, yeah, this house right here, where my man used to live.
Oh, well, so your dad was a Black Power member?
Yeah, my dad was Black Power down here. And I used to kick down here from Beach Haven all the time, brother. Mum couldn't handle me, I could kick down here. And I wouldn't be at school, so you could kick back to up north. So I was touring and throwing up and down here. When my kids went to kindy, that school there, Tawa went to kindy there. So Luke came from the program with kindy there, brother. A lot of these shops were abandoned for many years too.
Yeah.
People's got into it. There goes Brother Jacob Skillings.
Hey, the bro, Jake.
Yeah, brother.
Hey, it's the man himself.
Yeah, brother.
Auntie, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, wow, man. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, good, man, good. Well, we just thought start filming in there.
The boat was just saying. Well, we shot this morning. Yeah.
Are you gonna jump out or?
Yeah, he's gonna jump out. Check my beautiful brother.
Ah, bless you, bro. Yeah, so that's the bro Jacob as well, does a lot of awesome work down here. It's the broken movement, eh?
Broken movement, brother.
Yeah,
And that's why we're all trying to take the stigma out of getting on your journey. There's a lot of brothers in the space, and it's cool that all lived experience, brothers from lived experience, brother. Lucan's got a fight with CFC coming up.
November
he's got a
9th.
fight. Yeah.
November 9th in Worcester. $20 to watch, G. $20 to watch.
Yeah.
Boys fighter too.
I'll show my boys if they can't come.
Oh, we just got Rachel here too. She runs Actus. So just taking a reach with the she used to be our manager at Aranui High School, at the Aranui Academy, Ra?
Heard so much about you and all the beautiful work you're doing here.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
What's it like seeing the brother doing what he's doing nowadays?
Well, it's fantastic because anybody that's changing some things up, you know, for, I'm not even going to say outcomes, I don't like that, but for people to be healthier and making good decisions, young or old. Yeah. But young population here, eh?
Yeah,
we got the biggest young population here in Christchurch. We've got 3 times more young people here than per population compared to any other place in Christchurch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and our deprivation is the highest in the whole of the South Island.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So we're
You couldn't tell that by walking through here, though.
no, but we're rich in other things. So just because we're poor in the pocket doesn't mean we're not rich in other things.
Kia ora, Mori ora.
If I'm getting money, then I'm putting all my brothers on without a doubt. It ain't easy when you got a lot of things up on your plate to worry about. I just put my trust up in the Lord and pray that I find a way to make it out.
Hey, cool, my brother. Good to see you, my bro. Yeah. Good to see you, my brother.
Good work.
Hey, oh, thank you, my brother. I really appreciate it.
We just did the last leg.
Hey, kia ora, my brother.
We just did our last leg. Yeah, we did too. We just did the last leg to get the sides in the box with the boys. The last leg, I showed them how to have a couch in your cell. Showed them how to cook. Showed them how you can have a couch in your cell in the jail.
Born and bred. A lot of blood, bones and sweat in these streets. A lot of memories.
Let's get you here. Let's go
Good, my brother. Good to see my brother Dave. Mad love, brother. Mad love. So I got my brother Jake here as well. Brother, how's it going, man?
Oh, bro, it's going sensational.
Man, that's such a blessing to meet this brother as well. Man, look how beautiful it is down in Christchurch here with everyone doing all of this awesome mahi. It's exciting. But how's it been going, man?
Bro, it's been going real good, eh? Like, life is good. I couldn't ask for a better life, you know. God changed my life. God gave me the gift of life, the breath of life, and now He's given me the ability to run an organisation that can help men heal, help rangatahi heal, create programs through other people and their skill sets and bring them together in collaboration and formulate the best testimonies going forward to show people that anyone can change.
But this dude is an absolute legend. Man, this bloke comes from the spaces of abuse, like he just said, crime, gangs and all of that sort of stuff, and to see what he's doing now, man, it's incredible. Broken movement, eh, brother?
Broken movement, trust.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Doesn't matter where you come from, whether it's sexual abuse,
Yeah.
And I've got mad love for this man over here.
Yeah.
Oh, Majestical, he is an absolute legend. Running in the mud, he's on. Like this man here, I love him so much. He's done so well.
So how long have you been operating here for, brother?
Well, I started over there in 1999.
Yep.
And then moved into the park. And at that time there was a school running here, Te Kupunga Aoranui, Alternative Education School. And they let us use it after school, hang up a couple of bags. And then when the school moved out, we stayed on and haven't left.
Be careful how you take a purge. I'm willing to go to war for my bros. My hood is where I call my home. Stay cautious everywhere that I go. If it kicks off, then I'm in it. Front lining, cause you know that I'm...
My sister grew up over here, so she grew up with my bros. He lived over there, and my old man lived over here. This is number 8 Hampshire. This is my sister was born, Mahana, you met her earlier. She was born in this house over here. This is down Short Street here. All these houses here, they were all boarded up. This whole row down here, these are all boarded up. If you see, this is called new windows and that, brother.
Yeah.
These places over here. So this is how you develop. These are all old houses. They've only just started doing up, but after 13 years.
After 13 years?
14 years, gee.
So most of them were all boarded up in there for 13 years?
Yeah, most of them were boarded up. This whole street was pretty much boarded up. All this whole row down here and the back row down there were all boarded up.
So what is a bit about like your history, brother? Like when you were coming up around here?
When I was coming up here, so you know, me and the boys that I kicked around with, I was in the neighbourhood Crips. You know, all our parents hang out in town. Ben's parents and that, they hang out in town. But our gang got started in jail, really. I come out of a gang jail, out of jail, they started in jail. And our gang's pretty much known for violence, really, brother.
So your crew, bro, so that was, they got quite a large presence here in Christchurch, isn't it?
Yeah, brother, they got a big presence here in Christchurch. It used to be Sea City. This is Sea City. This is where we kind of whole turf really was in jail. And if you know anything about anything, brother, whoever runs the jails runs the streets, brother.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what you're doing out here. As soon as you go behind the walls, there's no running. The cousin kicked it off in 2006. And really we came out of, you know, all us members really came out of our parents were in gangs. Our parents hung around in town, so there's a big townie crew that all our parents hang out. And kind of it was when, you know, kind of street gangs became prevalent. Because we had, you know, problems with our own parents, we didn't want to become like them. We started paved our own way, which was really hard. And I know the cousins in jail. One thing was hotboxing. That we used to do hotboxing each other. So we'd hotbox each other, like on our birthdays, brother. You get the whole yard to come smash over on your birthday, the day before you got out of jail. That was our thing. That if you kind of if we gave each other hidings or smashed each other over and we loved each other, imagine what we did when we hated you. Now, not to glorify anything, but it was a reality at the time. We were coming up with like the gangs down here were really the Black Power, the Mongrel Mob, the Highways, the Townies, the Skinheads were big down here.
Yeah, what's the go with them, bro? Like the skinheads and that down here?
The skinheads were real big down here back in like the late 90s and that, brother. And this was before everyone was on P and that. They were just doing like drinking that. But we used to go to town as kids and try and fight them and that. And it was a real thing. Skinheads were actually a real thing, even in jail.
No, Irene.
Yeah, we'll walk around there. Yeah, because he knows.
But there was Irene's son.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. He got killed.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a new block here, is it?
Yeah, man. These are
there's all new block here. So you know Zen, the brother Zen that Kevin was talking about. Yeah, that street's named after his dad.
Who's that?
Yeah, Ben Dardy. Ben Dardy, and they're all H-Town family.
Even the old Eastern club rooms, they got burnt down.
Yeah, got burnt
There's
down.
some good parties there. You get twice there, party.
They didn't do it right in
Oh, Bay Oh, Bay High.
Oh, so we just sort of grow up here as well, brother?
Yeah, grew up around here. I grew up in a house just over here. It's changed heaps, especially after I did 10 years in jail and got out.
Oh, see that, bro.
And then it's all changed.
How long you known the bro for?
Oh, a few years. Met him in jail.
See that, man.
I was doing my leg.
How long you been out for now?
About 7 months.
Oh, you ain't been out 7 months?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, mean, brother, mean.
How many people were in your yard, cuz?
Bro, I mean,
Back in the day, so now yard there was like 14, 15 of us in one yard.
And there was that one time when there was 4 yous.
And then there was...
For months, because no one would hang out with you. The cousins wouldn't even come over by us. We were trying to get them over at my time and walk past you around and be like 4 yous in there. But yeah.
I met the cousin Zoo, was he pulled up in a stolen car, he was about 13. Come from up north, didn't know him.
Come on, beach haven. Beach haven. We've been on each other for years now. I mean, the cousin here.
Yep.
But it is. Timber.
Well, so you grew up here as well, eh, brother?
Nah, I'm from Shirley. But Christchurch, born and raised, I'm a ton.
Oh, man.
Timber.
He's from the Mongrel Mob. Yeah, but this was predominantly Black Power over here, really. Predominantly Black Power over here in Shirley. They kind of had Shirley was so that's the town we'll go over there sometime today. That Mongrel Mob over there. But really there was like the Highways, a few other like henchmen, and then post earthquake, a whole lot of new gangs started coming in with the rebuild.
Yeah.
A whole lot of new gangs started coming to rebuild the old 501, so the dynamics really changed. But without, with the label Crips, we kind of come out of those original gangs that were here.
Oh, so like with
town and that, all our parents, like Ben's parents and the cousin's parents all hung out together in town.
Oh, true. So with like the NHC, most of you guys, like your parents were patch members and that?
Yeah, our parents were in different gangs and that, yeah. Yeah, and they all hang out together in town and drank together in town. There's a place called New City Hotel. We run in town, like all our parents that used to drink at, kind of knew each other. And if you actually look at the connections that we've all got, we're either family, our parents hung out together, we kind of come through jail. Yeah.
How did the name come about, bro?
That was the Country Havoc, eh? Yeah. The Country Havoc, he kind of did a couple back-to-back legs for something he didn't do. Yeah, so they kicked it off in jail 2006. I wasn't in jail then, so I was out here. I know that there was a whole lot of different kind of crews that come together out here. From the neighbourhood crips, we were kind of cripping out here.
Yeah.
And while we're out here, they were in jail, putting in work, kind of come together.
Oh, so these are all new, huh?
Yeah, these are new, dude. These are new, so they're not all those houses down there I was talking about were all boarded up. These are been here for a little bit now. But that's kind of what the new KO houses look like. But yeah.
Yeah, so KO was Kainga Ora.
Yeah, Kainga Ora houses. Kainga Ora houses. I'll tell you what did happen with the earthquakes happened, brother, was the city turned into a small town. Like the whole city shut down. There was nothing in the city.
Well, because the whole centre was blocked off, eh?
The whole centre was blocked off.
For how long?
Couldn't even go in. There was no dairies, nothing open. So we got flown out of here. One thing that happened was like, that's when the city, there was a consciousness over the city because everyone had lost everything. The blanket depression that set over the city.
Yeah, I heard, people got depressed.
Depressed hard because you got to understand that everything you worked for, everything you had, pretty much got taken away in a day. And what it did was this whole city got turned into a small town almost. Whatever small towns had, we had the same amenities, same everything, and then I just drove everyone into the garages, into the addiction.
So coming up around here, were there a lot of like street crews in there?
Yeah. They had all the street crews out here. Mainly crip ones, it was like ATMCs, which they become neighbourhood crips. There was us. At that time it was pretty much, if you were repping blue, you were pretty much ripping off us. It was a get down, lay down policy back then, remember?
Yeah.
That's the way it was. Jail was the same, eh, cuz? We usually get put in the yard with the mongrels, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, just because of the level of violence, I suppose, that's why they keep it in there. Yeah, to be honest with you, brother, which is a hard route in its own.
Yeah, no, exactly. So with now, like, there's obviously a lot of service providers around here now. Was it like that for you growing up here?
Nah, there was nothing. It was just like for short spaces down the thing, and the pub used to be down there.
Yeah, that's crazy. There was a pub down at the shops there.
Yeah, there was a pub right where Agnes is now. I think that's why they took it over.
Was he?
Chevara. That's one of the codes, but that's there. It's one of the dairies and that used to just be dairies. Pete's Fish Chip Shop, Lalu's been there the whole time. And then they're either abandoned, weren't there, like 2.0 used to thing. Even where Agnes was, they used to be empty.
Man, so brother, so to go into a little bit of your testimonies, so you grew up basically in New Zealand's most notorious cult.
Yeah, brother. Not only did I grow up in New Zealand's most notorious cult, my grandfather ran it. My mum was adopted by him, so he ran it. I was there from the ages of 5 to 9. Pretty much got shut down, but I remember it getting shut down at the ages when I was about 9 years old, brother.
So it was centre point, eh?
Yeah, centre
So I got shut down because some of them went to jail and whatnot.
Yeah, for sexual abuse. It was one of the biggest sexual abuse cases probably in New Zealand at the time. Like doctors, lawyers, a whole lot of like pretty high society people coming out of university at the time, doing counselling, psychotherapy, drama, primal counselling, any HCC counselling, pretty much got its backbones from this place. My grandfather participated in how to make friends and influence people. He was a part of that study that studied people all around the world. He brought a lot of them from California. I know California, they had a lot of people doing the yoga retreats and new age hippie stuff at the time, and he brought a lot of those people to New Zealand, doctors and psychologists, to really set up a lot of therapy practices that are found in New Zealand to this day. But yeah.
Check his mum, man.
Hey, take a walk around the blocks.
Good to see you, my brother. Beautiful mahi, bro. Beautiful mahi. Yeah. My man. Good to see you, my brother.
Anyone but
Shit. Got any stories about around here, Mete?
Hey?
Got any stories you want to share about around here?
I thank you for what you're doing, brother.
Nah, thank you, bro.
Hey.
Nah, it's a blessing.
And the brother here too, for what he does for our community, especially for our young ones. Hey, try and keep them out of the hood and keep them in the bush. Teach some life skills.
Yeah, so what do you do, bro? Do you take them out into the bush and that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Teach our
man,
babies,
brother.
our kids are getting older.
Yeah.
And we don't want them in the hood.
Yeah.
You know what that's like. So we want to do something different.
Oh, so when did you get out of jail the last one?
2.5 years ago, so May the 15th. 2 years plus May the 15th, so about 2.5 years ago. I got out of jail. And then, yeah, went straight into the cargo because I knew that I really watched a documentary, brother, on Centrepoint inside the jail, which has set up a whole lot of trauma. The documentary come out on TVNZ on demand. And just the name alone, it's called Heaven and Hell.
Oh, yeah, so the brother was in jail and they did a documentary on Centrepoint on this cult.
Yeah, I watched it while I was in jail, brother. And the thing is, I was about 6 months due to get out of jail. But because I watched it in jail, just set off a whole lot of trauma. And I knew I shouldn't have watched it, but at the time I was looking at Jeezy at the time, I was in cell with him. And he just blew his mind. When he was watching with me, it blew his mind. And then just sat alone with my father was my father was sick with cancer. Ooh. I just had my first grandchild, so I was really at the crossroads of because his paroles passed away, so I was really at the crossroads of either turning things around then, or I was going to be stuck in the mud, brother. You know, the way I articulate there, I dropped out of school at 13. 14, so a lot of the stuff that I got back, as long as it didn't unlock a lot of trauma, it unlocked a lot of lessons that I learned at Centrepoint, brother. Yeah. So I was there watching a lot of counselling sessions there, because I did them every single day there at Centrepoint. Wow. So I watched a lot of psychotherapy drama play out, I watched a lot of primal therapy getting played out. I watched a lot of those things firsthand. If you know anything about the rehabilitation programs in jail, because how they did the murk and they record everything, they did that at Centrepoint with every single day. At Centrepoint was recording all these therapy practices.
At Centrepoint, obviously the place got shut down. A couple people went to jail, but a lot of them didn't go to jail.
Yeah, a lot of them didn't go to jail.
But they should have been in jail, wouldn't
they should have been in jail. I think not even 1% would have gone to jail. Brother, not even 1%. Out of 500 people, I think 7 people ended up going to jail at the end of it.
So only 7 people went to jail out of everything that was going down in there. Yeah. So it's like the whole investigation was just garbage.
There was definitely judges and lawyers down there at the same time, brother. It wasn't just, you know, if you know there's a head detective down there, he's got a close friend of people, close group of people that would have been dipping into kids down there as well. True reality, brother. But yeah, this is back at the shops now, so this is pretty much all loops around.
Oh, true,
yeah, it's all in one-way system. Once you're in the hood, it's hard to get out. There's 2 ways to get out of here, brother. It's down that end of Hampshire down there, and these 2 the street over here. A couple more that run parallel. Other than that, we'll block the whole place off now. Good luck.
Young soldier of God. That Immortal Combat flow. Holy Spirit take the lead, I ain't going back.
Well, how long you been in the area for, brother?
I'm pretty much on the third generation, so my grandparents, we were founded in Wainoni, so my grandparents homestead 60, nearly 70 years. My mother grew up in this neighborhood, mother went to school around here, and then we grew up in this neighborhood.
Oh, what are you doing for yourself out here, brother?
Oh, out here, fuck, just kind of see what's going on today. Yeah, national champ, bloody hell. 2-time gold medalist in freaking Oceanas.
Oh, so you're the national champ?
Yeah.
For jiu-jitsu? Wow, champion.
9 years in a row. Hard up. About 10 years this year. Doing jiu-jitsu full time.
So we're up here at Southern Eats, the famous Southern Eats. Bobby Wayne's his name. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up with you, baby? How y'all feeling today, man?
How long have you been starting this business for?
This is going on my 8th year.
8th year, eh?
Yes, sir.
So this is Bobby Wayne here, so I always see this guy online. I always see, man, you get all sorts of gang members and all the gangsters coming through here.
It's the neutral zone, baby.
Yeah. This guy gets all the gangsters coming through here, man.
I've been doing this for about 8 years. I've been living here for 17 years, though.
17 years,
been here for a minute. Honorary Kiwi, baby.
Yeah. So we're just gonna have a quick munch here. Look at the beach. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, but there's hot pools there. What do you want to go anyway? Yeah, brother. Hot pools there.
Got a hot pools just down there. And look at this food.
Through the hood.
Yeah, it was mean, brother. It was mean.
Yeah, but shoot out the rally. We're in that out there in X.
So I got some cornbread here.
What did you do, Burnside? I see old Tom posted that you're doing through there, is it? No, we're trying to get down.
How was it, bro? Beautiful, eh?
Beautiful.
Hey, Bobby
Cornbread.
would have loved it.
Yeah, we love the day.
Bobby will be posting that tonight.
And the chicken.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's got even a light on it.
Oh, that's beautiful. But that's mad.
Hey.
What one is that? Oh, have you tried that one?
No, not yet. Definitely recommend come and see the bro if you're ever in Christchurch.
All the stuff.
You came and fought for me when I knew I couldn't fight it myself. I was nothing but a rolling stone, drunk with suicide thoughts in my car.
So the brother runs a program called Out the Mud, eh, bro?
Yeah, my Rangatahi program. Yeah.
So Rangatahi means youth in Māori.
Yeah, because they have no hoods on.
Yeah,
Anti-social behaviour. So now tikanga, you know what it is.
So this is the house here, eh?
Yeah, so this is the house, this is our house where we run the program from. This we do meet and greets here, so we do chickens here.
So how long you been in this space for?
We've been here I run a program, so I did 3 months with these other boys, 6 other boys, and we've been here for 6 weeks now, going on 6 weeks, brother. So we just do our daily chickens, we kind of meet in the mornings, the kids' room here, we just meet in the mornings here. And then we just usually go off in the community from here, brother. This is just kind of our meeting place, do a bit of book work.
Wow.
So we've got these books that the boys do. Yeah, this is we're using chickens down here because it's pretty big. So these are the rooms that we've got. Because we've moved so much stuff over to the church, we kind of emptied it out a bit, but we're good to go and use the space for however Kevin says however God works in the space is how we work, really.
So this is what you do every morning, huh?
Yeah, every morning, like I have engaged a Christian for them because it's the end of the week. We'll do put and peek through their week, or usually we do an emotion or feeling from 1 to 10. But because it is Friday, it's just a good way to gauge how they move through their week and if they need any needs or I can fill in any spaces. Just put and peek, and then yeah, emotion from 1 to 10. First month was whakawhananga. You guys have shown up, you guys have been consistent. So we're going to be in the library on Monday doing t-shirts and stuff. And you know, if you've got to sign these contracts, you are going to get things like t-shirts, you are going to get paid activities done for you. You guys have been consistent, like I said, I've been consistent in your guys' lives, I've been consistent in my life. That's what's really happened here, so I'm really proud of you to get to the point here.
How you never leave my side, even when I shut you out, I couldn't hide. Try to numb the pain inside with all the drugs and alcohol that almost claimed my life.
So we're just in Rowley here. And Hoon Hay. Oh man, good to see you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, my bro.
Yeah, this is Rowley, but it's part of an area called Hoon Hay.
So we're currently on the west side of Christchurch now. We've just met up with the two Usos here. So this is Rowley, is it, brothers?
This is Rowley. So yeah, it's probably the only hood outside of A-Town in the 90s. In the 90s, but yeah, and it's a predominantly Māori and PI area.
And
did you used to come out to the West much, brother?
Nah, me, this is the street red grave says it all, brother. the street red grave says it all, so I said Eastside.
Yeah, you have to remember, like years and years ago, also like we didn't have those colour gangs apart from Black Power, Mongolmo, Highways, you know, all of those cats. But before then, it was all homies versus white power. Like we had, what Christchurch here was predominantly white power people, you know, a lot of white power.
Well, the brother was touching on it a bit as well.
Yeah, man. I'll say it, back in the 90s, there was actually skinnies and actually they were prevalent, brother.
Yeah,
the main white power gangs were surrounding this area, so the epitaphs were in Addington.
Oh, they were too, the Padwells down like in Road, eh?
And then down further in Horsville was the Road Knights, the Harris gang, and the
Harris gang.
So they were like predominantly white gangs.
Oh, they were all the FU nigger gangs, you know.
Did you have many run-ins with them growing up?
Bro, we'll talk about it as soon as we get back to
it. Like I'll tell you now, like if it wasn't for so many white gangs then, there wouldn't have been so many homie gangs that came out like that. Straight up, man. Like, honestly, like because a lot of the kids that were Crips, they were sons and daughters of Black Power, you know, so they were brought up in that era. Whereas all the Fob kids, you know, they became Bloods because just by default, you know, it was like, oh, okay, well, there's the blue, we're red, but yeah. We can thank the Balangis for that, you know. You think the racism started off with the West Side thugs, West Side players, like those types of gangs, you know. Before the Kuipis came, when Choki came about, Choki came with that big movement. He came with a big movement down here, and then you know that happened there.
Oh, this is Redgrave here.
Yeah, so this is Redgrave Street. So this is pretty much the start of Rowley as a kind of hood. It goes Redgrave Street, Rowley Ave, and where the shops are back down to where the park is. We call it the Bermuda Triangle, and within that triangle there's about 250 to 300 state houses, mainly Māori and Pacific families. It's been that way since I moved here in the 90s. I think a lot of the brown kids back then in the early 90s that lived in this area, you know, they were told by their parents, don't get in trouble, you know. They were busy doing sport or kapahaka or whatever it was back in those early days. It wasn't until maybe the mid-90s when there was a bit of an influx of islanders that came from Auckland, Wellington. We had a few Mormon, Tongans and Samoans that were doing their mission from the States, from Salt Lake. And they came here, and pretty much that's where the whole Bloods thing started here, was the influences that came from out of the area, that moved into the area.
Oh, so even the missionaries, eh?
Yeah, bro, they got the Bible in one hand, got a flag in the other.
Oh, bro, straight up. Yep. Brother, I remember when I was living in Australia, we used to get some missionaries come through. They're Tongan ones from Salt Lake City and that. And they used to be like banging, bro. Like they'll be wearing the missionary outfit and they'll be like throwing up the crip in there. We'll be like, hey, what the hell?
Yeah, it was like they were powerful. Like, you know, like they were quite instrumental in shaping the ganglands down here as the white power gangs, you know. Like I bet you I can probably say that their reach is in amongst all of the crews that are happening here in Christchurch nowadays, you know. Like you can't not say, you know what I mean, because they were here, they done their shit, and they fucking, you know, like, you know, they were mean on to us, you know, but they were much meaner to each other.
So there's the local Rowley shops here. Hoon Hay. So you grew up here, is it, brother?
I actually grew up in another area on the other side of town, and then moved here. So I was getting into too much trouble in that area. Lived with my mum and my dad. And then just had to adapt to hood life pretty quick, because I was raised by my grandparents, so raised in the church. And then when I got here, I was like, oh, have to adapt on this side. So I moved out a long time ago, but when I grew up in here, it was big on community. Again, put it to the the white power gangs around and being unified. But then yeah, that mid-90s onwards was kind of, for us it was like, okay, we're standing up for ourselves against these guys that are bullying us. But then once that period finished, all those brothers that, you know, wanted to carry on, they carried on and then, you know, did whatever, murders, did some life legs and carried on. And then you see them from when the skinhead period was around, they were good kids. They just got caught up and then stayed there. So I had to get out of here and youth worker. I've been a youth worker for like 20 years now, and awesome to see Zoo do his thing out in Aranui as well, out the mud. Yeah. I think the more guys that come from, you know, cliques that do that, the more changes we're going to get.
Yeah, so having a beautiful time down here in Otatahi, down here in the South Island. We've just pulled up to Tuahiwi here, and we're going to go meet up with the Doko Mark here. So this is Noaya. So this is a program, well, the brother will go into it and explain what it is. My man, good to see you, bro.
Good to see you too,
Malo.
Malo,
This is the brother Mark here. How's it going, my bro?
Kia ora, malo, going good, docs.
Oh man, this guy is an absolute legend. So he's made his base here down in the South Island. He's a GI boy, but he went to Sydney and that, and well, yeah, he's a 501, he's a deportee. Me and the brother have actually done quite a bit in regards to advocating for the brothers who are coming back from Australia. So it's an absolute blessing. How's it going, my man?
Good docs, welcome here.
So what do you actually do here, docs?
So I am the construction tutor, Toi Waihanga. We are a kaupapa Māori organisation. We help kids from the ages of 16 to 24. We help them get their level 2 in building and construction. Also do the fitness with them. And this is where they'll do the majority of their practical stuff. One, two.
And then we got all of this over here. It used to be just a normal pathway, but now it's turned into like a, you know, growing zone.
What sort of brought you here, bro?
Mainstream wasn't for me really, you know. I would always be struggling with mahi, not always getting enough help, not getting any help, or just, yeah, teachers and all that. So then my uncle Eugene introduced me to this place, and I said, why not, I'll just give it a go. And I've loved it ever since I started.
But yeah, everyone here feels way more like a whānau than anything.
Cool.
So it's a real welcoming environment. Like I literally felt like I belonged here as soon as I got here.
Oh, awesome. Well, how are you finding it?
It's cool. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's pretty life-changing for me.
Oh, is it?
A big change, yeah.
Oh,
From
wow.
nothing to heaps of opportunities,
Oh,
heaps of
cool.
gateways to everything.
And how you finding it, man, since you've been here?
Pretty good. I actually feel like I can fit in here. Not many schools I can feel like I fit in.
Yeah. So how did you find yourself here, bro?
I got kicked out of school and yeah, Bailey was just like, yeah, it's the main environment. Came around, seen Chris. It's all banter, just fun and games, you know.
Yeah,
It's all
nice.
good. Egg on top, by the way.
I know, how beautiful is it, eh? Wow. Well, can you tell us a little bit about your story, my brother?
GI boy, yeah, born and raised, Glennis boys, GI boy, proud Eastside boy. Mum sort of bought me and my brother on a one-way ticket to Australia, and then I went down sort of another path and got caught up in gangs and selling drugs, and I landed myself in prison. And yeah, did my time, 5.5 years, and then got deported back 7 years ago.
Wow.
And ever since I've been back, just been grinding, putting my head down, working. Did my trade, like I just said. Went and done personal training course as well. Got certified in personal training. Got 2 girls now, 2 beautiful girls that keep me on my toes always. And married to my amazing wife, Des.
Honey, then I'm putting on my brother's arm without a doubt. It ain't easy when you got a lot of things up on your plate to worry about. I just put my trust up in the Lord and pray that I find a way to make it out.
And here we are, fams. We're finishing up at the beautiful Christchurch Botanical Gardens. Look at that. So I highly recommend to come down here to Christchurch. It's absolutely beautiful. It's been a blessing. It's been an awesome time here. Big love to the bro Zan, Majestical Taniwha. Go and follow him on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. He goes by Majestical Taniwha. As you can see, he's a beautiful man with a big heart, and he's a crack up. So big love to the city of Christchurch, Otatahi, Quake City. And also watch out for the one-on-one sit-down interview I'll be doing with the bro Zan. But until then, much love, God bless.